Hi, the TED Talk that I chose was called How I Learned to Read, presented by Curtis Wall Street Carroll. I chose this TED Talk because he was a local person from Oakland, California, and he was sentenced to prison. However, him being in prison, he made a bad thing a good one. When he was incarcerated, he picked up a newspaper and he came across the stocks section. Now, an older gentleman asked him, "Young man, what do you know about stocks?" And he replied by saying, "What is stocks?" He didn't know what stocks was. In fact, he didn't even know how to read, so he had a newspaper that he would just look at. So the man began to tell him little about stocks, the little that he did know. Curtis became intrigued and thought that he should learn more. So he read the dictionary every day. That way he could learn how to read. So he taught himself how to read while he was in jail, as well as learning about stocks. When he was younger, his uncle would take him to various arcades and he would steal from the vending machines because his mother was on drugs and he had no source of income. So stealing was his source of income throughout pretty much all of his life. When he was released from prison, he took up stocks and he invested. This was now his source of income and he was doing it a legal way. I think that is very important for the Black community because our people in general, he had nothing, and when he went to jail, he made it a positive and he learned a lot from stocks and he learned how to invest, and that's the thing that a lot of people don't know how to do. And so I think that going to jail was a plus for him. And throughout his speech, he was very descriptive. It was a point where he said that he had stole from the vending machine and he was running, trying to get away from the security guard, and he had ran and touched the fence and he fell backwards because he had about 3,000 quarters in his book bag. And then, of course, he got sent to juvenile hall because of that. But he was very descriptive and he got his point across very well. I don't think there was any bad points in this talk. He was very clear and very vocal and very descriptive, which painted his picture and it drew the audience in because I was very intrigued at this story.